Hi guys, today we are going to be cooking Asian inspired chicken wings. We're going to do stir fried green beans in a garlic and oyster sauce. And we're going to be serving that with a nice mushroom egg fried rice with some peas, soy sauce. So for our marinade for the chicken, we're going to crush up a tablespoon roughly of black peppercorns. We've got about 4 cloves of garlic. We're going to put about 3 or 4 tablespoons of good quality oyster sauce and maybe a dash of soy and a little bit of oil. And we're going to start getting that ready, and that's going to be our marinade for our chicken wings. We're going to leave those for about 4 hours. You can leave them overnight if you want, but we're going to do it for about 4 hours because we want to eat this later. Now we're going to prepare our marinade for the chicken wings. So I'm going to take this tablespoon of peppercorns and I'm going to start crushing it up. It'll take a few minutes, so I'm just going to get on with that. You don't want it too fine, you don't want it too coarse, somewhere in the middle. That's our black peppercorns crushed up. So that's about how you want them, like that. Now I'm going to go in with my 4 garlic cloves and I'm going to start to pound those up. You want to get them completely mashed up. That is our garlic and black pepper crushed up into a kind of gritty, rough paste, like quite a dry paste, if you will. Now I've got this oil, it's stir-fry oil, it's infused with garlic, ginger and sesame. I'm going to go in with about a tablespoon of that. Then I'm going to go in with 3 tablespoons of oyster sauce. And also about a tablespoon of soy sauce. And we're going to mix that all together. Okay, there's our mixture, our marinade, all mixed up nicely. I'm now going to spoon that onto the wings. We've got around 2 kilos of raw chicken wings here. So now I'm going to give that a good old mix. And there are our chicken wings, nicely coated. I'm now going to put these in the fridge for around 4 hours. Okay, so our chicken wings have been marinating for about 4 hours now. I've had loads of times to cut up my mushrooms, chop my green beans into about 1-inch lengths. I've diced up my 3 cloves of garlic. I've got my other ingredients ready to go for the fried rice. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to fry these mushrooms. It looks like a lot of mushrooms. Trust me, they will cook down. I'm going to put a pinch of salt in there, not too much. A little bit of black pepper. And I'm going to go with some of this stir-fry oil. Good glug of that. Right. Now I'm going to fry these mushrooms off and cook them right down, and I'll see you in a minute. Right, our mushrooms are cooking down, as you can see. There's still a bit of liquid in there, so keep them cooking away until all the liquid's absorbed, and then fry them off a little bit. They'll shrink a bit more. In the meantime, I've preheated my oven to 180 degrees. So that's almost hot enough to take our chicken wings. I've also foiled up a couple of baking tins to put our wings in. I'm now going to spread our marinated chicken wings in these tins and get ready for the oven. Okay. Here are our chicken wings spread out on the baking trays. They are now ready for the oven, and they smell amazing already, and they're not even cooked yet. Our mushrooms, as you can see, they've cooked right down. I'm going to leave them to one side on a very low heat, or even turn them off altogether till we're ready to do our fried rice, because that doesn't take long. So in with the chicken wings. chicken wings going in. They're going to go in for about 30 to 35 minutes on 180 degrees. So let's let them cook. Okay, right, we've got our mushrooms ready to go. I've cracked our 3 eggs into a jug. There's our pre-cooked rice, soy sauce and our oil. In the oven, our wings have been in about 20 minutes, so they've only got about 10 or 15 minutes left. They're cooking very nicely, they smell amazing. So, I'm going to turn up the heat on these mushrooms. And I'm going to go straight in with the cold rice. And I'm going to give that a good mix, break it all down. I'm going to add a bit more of this stir-fry oil and a little dash of soy sauce. I'm going to go ahead and mix that up. So our mushrooms and rice are cooking away. I've moved those over to the back burner. They're just cooking away nicely. I've now got a heat under another frying pan. I'm going to put some oil in there, stir fry oil. I'm going to go in with our diced garlic, our 3 cloves of diced garlic. This is going to be for our stir fried green beans. I'm going to turn that up. I'm going to fry this garlic until it's golden. Right, so our garlic is now just starting to go golden brown. So that is the time. Turn up the heat. Go straight in with your green beans. You'll hear a little sizzle. That's for the water from the green beans where they've been rinsed and cleaned. You want to keep that on a moderate heat and let it cook down a little bit. And shortly we will add our oyster sauce. But in the meantime, we're going to come over here to our fried rice. We're going to turn the heat right up on that, and we're going to go in with our frozen peas. The reason to turn the heat up, obviously, because they're frozen. We want them to defrost. And shortly we'll be adding our eggs. So that's it for now. Right, it's about 1 minute these have been cooking. I'm going to add my oyster sauce. Good quality oyster sauce. A couple of tablespoons full. Like that. Turn the heat slightly. Now at this point, you can add a little splash of water just to loosen it up a bit. You want to make sure all that beans are coated with the oyster sauce. They're going to cook for about 5 minutes or so. You want to turn the heat back up. Our fried rice is cooking nicely over there. The mushroom and peas. We're going to add the eggs very shortly. Okay. Our green beans have been cooking for a couple of minutes. Very nice. Our wings have been in for about 35 minutes. And they are now done. I'm going to take those out. I'm just going to sit them on the side. Oh, they smell amazing. I'm going to sit those on the side. They really do smell nice. They're going to rest for a couple of minutes. Now what I'm going to do now, I'm going to transfer my green beans to the back burner and let them cook away for a little while. I'm also going to add a little sprinkle of white pepper on the green beans and the fried rice. Just adds a bit of spice to it. And I'm going to turn up the heat on the fried rice. I'm going to add a touch more stir-fry oil. And I'm going to go straight in with my 3 eggs. I haven't whisked them or anything. I'm just going to stir them in while the rice is on a high heat. I'm going to stir those in, and they are just going to mix up and combine with the rice. So let's cook those through. And let's see you in a minute. Our mushroom egg fried rice is done. That is lovely. If you're allergic to mushrooms or you don't like mushrooms, you can leave those out and just have a traditional egg fried rice. I just wanted a change today. My stir-fried green beans in garlic and oyster sauce, they are done. They're ready to serve up. Our chicken wings have been resting for about 5 minutes. They smell amazing. And I'm going to plate up now because I just can't wait to try it. There we have it, guys. Asian inspired chicken wings, mushroom egg fried rice, stir-fried green beans in garlic and oyster sauce. What can I say? It smells amazing. And last but not least, I'm going to serve this with an ice cold Belgian beer in a chilled glass. Absolutely beautiful. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.